Hiya! In today's video, I am gonna be showing you the 25 products that I am planning to pan in 2025. Let's start off with the base products. I have one primer that I am planning to pan. It is the Catrice The Perfector Poreless Blur Primer. Here it is. I think it is quite full. I can't see any windowing in here. I haven't used it that much. It is because I don't really like it. I am gonna try to use it up for that exact reason. I don't really see a point in primer in my makeup routine, so I would like to get this primer out. That means that I would have one less primer in my whole collection. I would like to only keep my like illuminating primers and moisturizing primers, so a pore filling primer really has no place in my makeup collection. For kind of a similar reason, I am trying to pan my MAC Face and Body Radiant Radiant Sheer Foundation. It is in the shade C0, so I think the lightest shade that they carry. For the same reason that I just talked about the primer, I don't really see a point in foundation in my makeup routine, so I would like to get this out. It is my winter shade, so I won't be able to wear it all year round. Here is a line where I am at the moment, so there is a long way to go. I am not 100% sure that this is going to be doable, but I'll definitely try my hardest. Next up, we have my concealer. It is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. Here it is. I have it in the shade Fair. I am, at the moment, I marked it. I am here. I would like to use this up, and this is actually something that I really love in my collection. But it does say on the packaging that you're supposed to keep it for 6 months, so I would like to get this empty before it expires and maybe try a different formula, a different brand for concealer, and see what else is out there. I do have another one of these in the shade Light. That is my summer shade, so I will be working on my winter shade that is just more wearable for me like most of the year. Another base product that I would like to work on is my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Here it is in the shade Peach Glow. I feel like I can get this done easily. It has a huge pan on it already. I wear this every day that I do my makeup. This is also my winter shade, so works for me most of the year. The lid is broken. It's cracked, so that kind of bothers me. That is why I want to work on it and get this out as soon as possible instead of my like other powders. Next up, we have a setting spray. I want to finish up my NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Here it is. I don't know why the packaging looks like that. I have used up about 3 of these, I would say, and none of the packagings have before looked like this, so I don't know what's wrong with this one, but I would like to get it done. There's not a lot in here. I would say maybe about this much, so definitely doable. I could get this out within a few months of use. I do use this not every day that I do my makeup, but most of the times that I do my makeup. And most likely I will buy this again. Now let's move on to cheap products. I have here a duo product. It is the Essence Contouring Duo Palette in the shade Light, I am quite sure. Lighter skin, yes, it says here. I would like to not use this whole thing up because I am not crazy, but I am a little less crazy and I would like to hit pan on both of these shades. So this works for me all year round, but this is quite a dark shade on my skin, so that one I can only wear during like summertime and when I am more tan. But on the lighter shade, you can already see some like pan pattern at the bottom. There's like 2 lines, so it shouldn't take long to hit pan on the light one. At least dark one is definitely gonna take a bit of dedication. Next up, I have blushes. I'm gonna talk about 2 blushes here. I would like to hit pan on both of them again, not to finish them up, because as I said, I'm trying not to go crazy with my goals this year. But here are the 2 blushes. I have my Dior Rosy Glow blush in the shade Pink. Here is what it looks like. The pattern isn't even like worn off, but I love this blush so much, so that should not be a chore at all. I am not sure that I'm gonna be able to hit pan on it, but I will try my best. And the other blush is by The Balm. It's their Hot Mama blush. Here is what it looks like on the inside. It has less product than the Dior blush has, and I feel like I have worn this one down a bit more than the Dior one. I feel like it has a bit of a dent in it. Not too visible though, but you know, this should be easier. This is also something that I feel like I can wear all year round. As for the Dior one, I feel like I can only wear this during like winter and spring because it is so light and so like, I feel like it's just spring looking, you know, this looks like spring, this looks like summer. So yeah, 2 blushes. Fingers crossed I can do it. And of course I have to bring in a highlighter that I would like to also hit pan on. Actually 2 highlighters from this Ofra signature palette. I would like to hit pan on 2 highlighters in here. These 2 at the end, the pinky one and the golden looking one. These are my favorite highlighters out of this palette. I think they are called Pillow Talk and Blissful, but I am not 100% sure. The pink one definitely has a bigger dent in it than the gold one. The gold one I can only wear with a tan, but the pink one I can wear all year around. Here is one shade that already has pan in it. So I don't feel like I am too far off with the pink one. Shouldn't be hard at all. Because I do use highlighter with a tiny brush on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and sometimes on my inner corners as well. So that one is basically how I got this pan as well. That's probably how I'm gonna get pan in those 2 as well. Next up, let's move on to eyes or eyebrows first. I would like to use up this eye pencil. It is by the brand Arteco. It is their ultra fine brow liner in the shade 15. And I initially decided to have this as one of my products for 2025. It had a lot more in it, but I have been using it a lot, so this is as much as it has in it. It is definitely a gimme, but I will still count it as one of the products for 2025. Definitely a gimme, but I don't use it every day though. I have got back into like brow glue. For some reason, at one point I hated brow glue and now I love it again, so it just goes in waves. So using this goes in waves as well. I would like to also use up my eyeshadow primer. This is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer Potion Original. I think it shouldn't have too much in it anymore because the wand comes out quite empty. I do have to like squeeze the product up to the top to get some out. But I do use this every day that I do my eyeshadow, so definitely an easy product, not a chore at all, just gonna probably take the whole year. Even though it has the tiniest bit in it, it's still, you use such a small amount that it just takes so long to use up eyeshadow primer. I would also like to talk about one eye pencil. Here is my Essence eye pencil, what is it called? Inner Eye Brightening Pen in the shade, Everybody's Shade. Great. It is just like a beige nude, like, what is it called? Waterline? Well, anyway, for the lower line, lash line, you know, you know what I'm talking about. I just can't remember the word right now. For that, so you do use, again, such a small amount each time, but for it being like disinfected or like, you know, I do sharpen it quite often. So yeah, shouldn't be hard at all, again, to use it, but will take a long time. And another thing that is probably gonna take a long time is this pink mascara. It is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara in the shade Pink Air. It is pink, yes, I'll show you the wand, completely pink, and I do usually wear this on my lower lash line. I am not wearing it today because I'm gonna run to the airport right after I finish this filming, and I don't feel like wearing too much makeup in the airplane. So yeah, this I usually wear on the lower lash line. Sometimes when I'm feeling a bit frisky, I wear it on my top lashes as well, but that probably happens like once a month or even less. So yeah, again, such a small amount every time that I use it, but not gonna be a chore to use this at all. So let's move on to eyeshadows. I would like to finish a whole palette. I know that's not gonna happen, but I am counting my Pandit palette in here, which I know I won't finish completely. If you didn't see my previous video, my Pandit palette for the year is the ABH Normina palette. I'll show you what it looks on the inside. Here it is. It has 4 pans in it. One of the pans is almost used up completely already. So this whole palette counts as one product towards my 25 that I'm trying to use up. Last year I counted every shade as one towards the 24 that I had for last year, but this year I am not gonna be a cheat like that. So yeah, I would like to use up the whole palette. I know that's not gonna happen, but my actual goal is in my previous video where I introduced this palette, so go check that out. And another little eyeshadow that I would like to use up comes from this Colourpop little quad. It is called the Violeted Bee, and I would like to use this shade up down here. It is called Love Letter. The packaging is broken, so that bothers me a lot, but I do love this shade so much that I don't want to get rid of this palette before I have used this up. I did have it as a goal for 2024, but obviously it didn't happen, so I am really hoping I can do it in 2025. If I don't do it, I'll just throw this palette away because I'm so done with it being broken. These two shades I really don't care about, so I just want to get this one done, used up on my eyes, and then I can just declutter this whole palette. Okay, lip products. Let's start off with the most boring one. It is lip balm. It is the... what is it? Born Lippy? Raspberry? By the brand, it should be The Body Shop. I'm quite sure. I don't know why I can't see the brand here, but I'm quite sure it's by the brand Body Shop. Here is what it looks like. It is a nice pink shade. Not that you can see it that much on my lips. It doesn't have too much pigmentation. There is a dent in it, but nothing major. So this will probably take the whole year to use up, because lip balm, I would like to use it every night before I go to sleep, but I don't. So maybe my habits will change with this year and I can actually start using this every night before I go to sleep. It does have like pinkiness to it, as I said, but it's not too pigmented, so I just use it as my like nightly lip balm. I don't really wear it out or anything like that, because I would like to. I like the shade, I would like to wear it out, but since I have to put my finger in it and then put it on my lips, I feel like it is very unhygienic if I do it like outside of home with like unwashed hands or something like that. And every time that I would need to like put this on my lips, I wouldn't just be able to find a sink to wash my hands in. So yeah, this is like my bedside lip balm. I have one lip pencil that I would like to use up. It is the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil. Here it is. It is a nice like nude shade. It is a bit too light for me. I do like lining my lips with it and putting a lip gloss on top, but I feel like it is a bit too light. What shade is this? Does it have a shade name? It's on the lid. It is called Heavenly. 302 Heavenly. So yeah, I do feel like it is a bit too light. I do have other lip liners that I like more in my collection, and that is why I would like to get this out. I do have one liquid lip that I would like to talk about as well. It is this. It has nothing written on it anymore because everything has rubbed off. It is the Colourpop like Luxe lipstick or something like that. I do like the shade. It is in the shade Can You Even? This is very wearable. I realized it last year when I put this in my deck of panning, I think it was in, and I did absolutely love wearing this. It has a lot of windowing at the top, but it is quite thick, so it like coats the walls and it sticks to the walls. So I just estimated and put a line here. It could be lower, it could be higher, but this is where I thought it could maybe be. I also have one regular lipstick here that I would like to use up. Is it a lipstick? Okay, ink crayon it is called. It is the Maybelline Superstay ink crayon. Here it is. This is in the shade... Why can I never find the shade names? Trust Your Gut. I absolutely love this shade as well, but the thing is that I probably wouldn't buy this again because Maybelline is not cruelty free and I'm trying to go cruelty free. Here is how much I have left of it. I will love every second of wearing this, but I will be sad when it is gone. I am trying to use this up because it says 24 months here, and I have been literally like reserving this and not using this because I know that I won't buy this again. That's why I have to use this up now, because it is getting on the older side and I don't want it to go bad on me and like not get my uses out of it. I love this shade so much. This is gonna be a struggle to use, but I'm gonna have to force myself to use this. Okay, let's move on to lip glosses. I have 4 lip glosses here, so I went a bit crazy with the lip products, but I needed to find 25 products. So here are the last 4 products that I'm gonna talk about today. First up, I have this lip gloss. It is Colourpop, I would say like Luxe again. It was from the Harry Potter collection. It is called L Lovegood, so Luna Lovegood. I do like the shade a lot. It is so ethereal looking. It has like blue and pink and purple shimmers running through it. Here is what I estimated again, where I could be. This again is very thick and very goopy, hangs onto the walls for its dear life. So I really couldn't figure out where I was, but it could be a bit higher, it could be a bit lower, but here is what I think I am at. I would hope to get it empty like in April, because I feel like it is such a good shade for winter and spring. So yeah, that would be like the goal. Next up, I have my Fenty Beauty lip gloss. What is it? It is their gloss bomb in the shade Fussy. I do like this one a lot as well. I have chosen products for lip products at least that I like mostly, to not hate pan stuff and to get my money's worth and my uses out of the products that I actually love in my collection before they like go bad on me. So here is how much is in it. Quite a lot, but I should be able to make it work. This is very everyday wearable. I can wear it to work, I can wear it to school, I can wear it like literally every day. So I'm not gonna be trying to focus on it right now, I would think, because I would like to get the Colourpop one out first and then focus on this one, because this one works for like all year round. And this is going straight into my makeup bag because it's coming onto the airplane with me. And the next lip gloss is coming with me as well. It is my NYX Lingerie Gloss in the shade Butter. Here it is. I absolutely love this. It is like a brownie nude. I do have a little bit of it on my lips right now. I can put a bit more. Here you go, now you can see it better. I do love this one for winter time as well, but I can make it work all year around. So another one of my favorites, and definitely one that I will be repurchasing after it is done. But the last product is actually a lip oil. It is by the brand Clarins. It is their comfort lip oil, I think it is called. Lip comfort oil. I have it in the shade Plum. Here is what it looks like. I now shook it up so you can see where the line is. Here is where I made the mark of where I am at the moment. So I haven't used it a lot, but I haven't used it because it leaks. So I can't really take it anywhere with me, and that bothers me a lot. So I would like to get this out and won't purchase any of Clarins lip glosses again because they do leak, and I'm not sure if they are cruelty free either. So yeah, I do love the shade a lot, especially during fall and winter, but I will try to work on it all year around, and I really should hold this up. I don't want it to leak everywhere, and I'm gonna love using this, honestly. I will love using this. I love having it on my lips. It looks pretty, but it just leaks. That is the only thing I don't like about it. So if I counted correctly, that should be 25 products. I am really excited to work on these products, and I can't wait to see if I will actually be able to finish all of them by the end of the year. I will do a check-in at the middle of the year during summer, maybe June, July, and then the finale is going to be during December. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing as well. Thank you so much, and bye bye.